I lead services every week, church services, whether they're devotional services, divine services, or even having Bible studies, bringing Christ to soldiers in a time when they are alone and facing these large life and death and large world politic questions. We are in a remote location away from all cities, all towns, virtually all civilization in Afghanistan. So we live and operate in tents. So when you think of church, you typically think of a nice large building, beautifully maintained, art and brick and wood. Well, my church is a little bit different. My church is a brown and tan tent. It's in a dome shape, and it's large enough for 50 people to sit down in there. We actually, by hand and with lumber, built the altar, built the pulpit, and built the lectern. We wanted a very physical, very visual reminder that when people came to this tent, it was for worship. It was for focusing upon Christ and His sacrifice for us. We sleep in tents. So it's not your little camping tent, it's a very large tent, sometimes can hold 30 soldiers. I sleep in a tent connected to the back of the chapel tent. So I can stay right there. It makes sense for the chaplain to be near the chapel. So I have a small room that we put up wood walls. It's about the size, well, I can reach across my room. So it's about the size of the span of my arms. And I have a cot and sleeping bags and a trunk to put my clothes. We bring all of our food in with us. And so I actually have soldiers who are cooks. They set up a big trailer with large ovens, big pots, and they cook our food. Many times, however, it's from a bag. They have to warm up the bag and then pour it into the pans, and then they serve us 3 meals a day. In the Army, we have to have large trucks bring the water to our base, and then they fill up these big balloon looking water containers that hold up to 5,000 gallons of water. And we hook these big balloons of water up to a trailer with pipes. And in this trailer then, we have to go into a trailer, and there are shower heads and sinks where we're able to shave every day and bathe every evening. Soldiers are resilient. They will always find fun. It doesn't matter how dangerous the atmosphere, how austere it is, how secluded they are, they will always find ways to have fun. One of the ways that my soldiers enjoy spending their free time to blow off steam and to relax is in the weight room. A second way, as these soldiers are about 18 or 19 years old, is to play video games. They come back off of their mission and join in a group in their tent with their buddies, and they sit down and relax by playing video games, just like teenagers here in the States. So they in Afghanistan have their video games. It's rewarding. It's humbling to sit across the table from a soldier and for them to look to me for answers with meaning, answers with foundation. And only Christ and only His Word in the Scriptures can give them that. And it's an honor to be God's spokesperson.